hope the shipping people are okay. Hello, this is Kara from Lady Kara Tarot with an unusual unboxing from me today. I have been waiting for a box from Marco Benedetti, and it came, but I don't know if you can see this. There's blood on the box. There's a splatter of blood here. There's blood here. Now, I mean, it looks as if probably someone at one of the packing or shipping facilities cut their hand and then, you know, cut their finger and moved it really quickly, which would have created that splatter, and then maybe picked it up. It looks as if it was probably, this was probably the top of the way it was sitting at the time. But as Yov Bundov says, everything is a sign. So I'd be curious as to how you would take this as a sign for a new deck that it arrives with blood on the box. I am taking this to mean that it's going to be a deep relationship with this deck. Maybe I'm being pie in the sky about that. Fortunately, no blood on the inside, so clearly this was something that happened in shipping. Oh, look at the beautiful paper. This lovely, lovely paper. And it is Marco Benedetti's Minchiate Nere. I think I first saw this on the Musings by Mascha. I've been following her Minchiate series. I've greatly enjoyed Minchiate decks. This is the paper. Isn't that wonderful? I think this is my first deck from Marco Benedetti. So it is a slide box, and I haven't looked at these yet. I've seen them, but online. There's the box. Now, I just did another walkthrough recently of a Minchiate deck. This is his 2025 deck. I just love that the, the black background, it really makes them special. Now, this is his handmade paper. It's substantial. It is substantial and yet not chunky, which you really want for a Minchiate deck. And now, Minchiate cards are smaller than a traditional tarot size. That's typical. And even being smaller, this is a stronger cardstock. It's a very nice cardstock. So right away, you see a little bit of a, especially if you're a Rider-Waite-Smith reader, you see a difference here. You have what we would think of as the High Priestess. This would be the La Pépesse. And then a switch. We have the Emperor and what looks like a female Emperor. And I think these are usually the Emperor of the East and the Emperor of the West in it depends on the Minchiate format of the deck. And you can see right away, because that, I believe that's the Lover card. This would be Temperance, 6, Strength or Force, Justice. So right away we get into the virtues. And the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, Time, Hanged Man, Death, the Devil, the Tower. Oh, this is going to taste. This is going to test me. I think this is Hope. This is Faith with the Flame. Prudence. I always say, these are 4 more virtues here. Maybe this is Prudence. Now, this does not come with a booklet, but these are standard enough images that I can look them up elsewhere. Faith has the flame. One of these is Charity. I'm just blanking on that. Obviously, I don't do as much reading with Minchiates as others, or I would know those virtues better. I'm chastising myself for it. And now we have the elements. So this is fire, water, earth, and air. I think we are... Justice. I think that's Justice. No, I think that's Libra. I think we're in the zodiac. Virgo, Cancer, Aries and Capricorn, Sagittarius, Cancer. Wait, did I say the other one was Cancer? Scorpio. I meant Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Gemini. And now we have the star, the moon, and the sun. Interesting, these cards are not numbered in Minchiate decks. These two, making hay while the sun shines. And then the world. And as is often the case in older decks, judgment coming after the accomplishment of the world. Now we get into the suits. This is the King of Cups. All of the knights are half human, half beast. I love how the cups have little flowers growing out of most of them. The page doesn't have a flower in her cup yet. very traditional form of the cups. Cups with a lid. Lovely textured feeling on these cards as well. Like a press. His signature card on the Three of Cups. That's a lovely place for it. And this blooming Ace of Cups. Swords. So cups have a lot of red. The swords have a lot of blue. With these interesting little animals. Romulus and Remus. The wands have a lot of green. But the passionate wands themselves are red. That's interesting. And black. Some of them are black. And yellow for the coins, or denier, denari, pentacles. These aren't pentacles, these are coins. And again, his signature here on the Four of Coins. That's interesting. I like the stability of the Four of Coins myself. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So here you can see one of the differences in a Minchiate deck. This is all of the major arcana with the extra cards, and that's the other 4 suits. So it's almost half of the deck in a Minchiate deck are majors. And I think I'm going to have to do an Arcana battle with this. Just because we have this wonderful, wonderful embarrassment of majors. I just did kind of a manual mix-up before the shuffling of these. So just a reminder, the Arcana Battle was created by El Bateleur on Instagram and on YouTube. It's you use the major arcana only. You place down 2 cards and you make a really quick response to the visual. You're not thinking about the meaning of the card or the name of the card. You're just going by the visual, keeping the one that you like and moving off the one that you like less. And just keep going like that. As the goal is to do it very quickly, so that, and you end up with either 1 card or 2. I like to end up with 2 and make that my first reading with the deck. So here we go, Arcana Battle. And the card I misnamed. Okay, so we have Judgment and Scorpio. Be finding your true calling can be a bit of a sting. Finding your true calling means that you need to be protective of it. Being true to your highest self gives you the opportunity to stay on your own path without being disturbed. All of those. So, thank you to Marco Benedetti for beautiful Minchiate Nere with my blood bond to it. This is Cara from Lady Cara Tarot.